There was once a man who became unstuck in the world. He realized it was not his car, it was not his job, it was not his phone, his desk or his shoes. Like a boat cut from its anchor, he began to drift. I first heard these lines when I was 12 years old, and they've stuck with me ever since. At the time I didn't understand what they meant, but somehow I could sort of feel the meaning. The mountains embody that feeling. When I've become unstuck in the world, they've reminded me that the flesh will rot, the machines will corrupt, what was once grandiose will become dust, and in the end, everything will be consumed. The feeling I'm talking about is the feeling of impermanence, aka our existence is on a countdown. We're all aware of it to some degree, but ignoring it seems the most popular choice. Why should we think about that which we can't control? Decay loves it when we do this. It thrives in the shadows of our consciousness. One only notices when, after nearly forgetting about it, we are struck with the subtle realization that our parents are looking that much older. Or we feel kind of perplexed when we say our own age, as if we couldn't trust what we know to be true. These are things we are unable to notice when looking at them directly. We can't notice aging by staring at a mirror. It seems to take place when we look away. Decay happens in the shadow of our consciousness. We are unable to notice how these huge formations of rock we call mountains are slowly turning into dust. But the fact we can't notice doesn't mean it's not happening. Decay happens in the shadows of our consciousness. A man walking through vast mountains will always be sort of poetic. A conscious being in its own process of decay, surrounded by what used to be something else. The matter that makes up this land was once underwater, solidified marine sediments that slowly rose from beneath the oceans and now stand tall above them, only to crumble little by little, becoming something else. Whether we talk about the living or the lifeless, man or rock, it will all eventually turn to dust. Entropy refers to the idea that energy disperses over time, becoming less and less usable. When energy spreads, like when a rock turns into little stones, it might be able to form something else, but it will never again be what it was. Eventually it'll become unusable and unable to become something else. Entropy is the general trend of the universe towards death and disorder, eventually leading to the thermal death of the universe. But it's okay. As bad as it sounds, it's probably not something we should be worrying about. What matters to us is that entropy is key for explaining irreversible processes, like our own decay. I spent 12 hours of my limited energy to get to the top of this mountain. 12 hours of being focused, conscious and present. It actually felt like 12 hours. We know that decay happens when we aren't looking. It seems to slow down when we're paying attention. When we understand the idea of entropy and how sneaky decay isn't the idea of doing things that kill time, the biggest of sins. We accelerate our own decay by engaging in an entertainment trap. Decay happens in the shadow of our consciousness. I don't think I've got to explain what I'm referring to. It seems like everyone's talking about it. It's really a cry for help. We're all fighting these things, and self-awareness is our only weapon. What is thought as a worthy investment of energy will differ from person to person. That's not the point. The point is, conscious decisions tend to lead to better use of our time. Failure to take command will lead to having all of your energy sucked out of you. Decay won't stop regardless. We've never been so vulnerable. It's thanks to sponsors like Saley that are sponsoring this video that I'm able to use my limited time in this realm to do that which nourishes my soul. This time in the mountains. Saily is an eSIM app that saves you all the hassle of trying to find physical SIM cards when you're traveling and want to have an internet connection. Not having to depend on Wi-Fi on arrival, avoiding getting scammed, or just being connected from the get-go are the main reasons why I use Saily. It's really simple to use. You've just got to download the Saily app, choose the data plan for the place you're traveling to from their massive list of countries, enter my code Mainstone at checkout to get 15% off your plan, and you're ready to go. You'll have internet connection from the moment you set foot in your destination. I've used other eSIM providers, and Saily's app is just so much easier and quicker to use. Go to saily.com/mainstone or download the Saily app. Use my code Mainstone at checkout for 15% off your data plans. Thank you Saily for supporting these adventures.
Este tío, no entiendo muy bien cómo venga a visitar este colega, el pájaro este. Debe estar flipando de qué hace este tío aquí arriba, ¿no? Debe estar pensando, este tío.
It's true that the whole narrative around how the algorithm is bad, phones are dangerous, and social media is the devil is becoming sort of annoying and just another way to get engagement out of our own suffering. It's literally like screaming at the abyss. It's boring, extremely basic, and it operates as another branch of self-improvement porn. We feel good by watching the thing that tells us not to do the thing, because we know we shouldn't do the thing. Almost like we weren't actually doing the thing, but we are. We're doing the thing. It's fucking weird. Why do we do this? Because information that we already know is unlikely to spark a change in us. The message itself is necessary, but data isn't what we need. I think the only thing that can save us is urgency and self-awareness. Urgency that can only come from actually feeling it. That's why I don't care about the neuroscience behind dopamine. I don't care about brain rot, I just care about stopping. In my experience, feeling disgusted and stopping go hand in hand. Until we feel disgusted, we don't tend to stop. If you're not aware that it's pretty unlikely that you even exist, you should know that it's pretty unfucking likely, which makes it the biggest of blessings. With the idea of decay and entropy, we know this blessing is irreversibly leaving us. There's nothing we can do about it. So how does it make you feel to know that every day is being robbed from us, and we're the ones helping? It's common knowledge that when something is free, that probably shouldn't be free, you're likely to be the product. This might just be the best example ever. We feel like when we use these inventions, we're doing the opposite of working. But someone is benefiting from our time. When time is turned into profit somewhere, to me it sounds like the definition of work. But in this case, without receiving any of the benefits. Like everything in the universe, the machine needs energy. We know it can't be created, only transferred or transformed. As the machine grows, it needs more energy. Energy it can't possibly create, so it looks for it elsewhere, from other sources. We are the sources. It doesn't care about names, dreams, families, or hopes. Only the energy we can provide. Like a parasite with its hosts, it will only let go when there's nothing left to extract. It's a tragic ending for an extremely blessed being that arrived to this reality with many reasons to live, but decided to waste its gift. The mountains feel like a safe place away from the claws of this thing. Without signal, the fog in my mind clears. Gratification is delayed to the point of, if you don't reach a certain point, you won't be able to rest. The things I actually want become clearer. My goals are my own, not someone or something else's. In my opinion, there's a sort of misconception around the idea that the new rich will be the ones that can participate and win in this game, the ones that can take advantage of the situation. Although that may be true in material terms, they won't be wealthier than those that take control of their own mind and reality. Those that choose what and who they pay attention to and are able to reach their own conclusions about what's important to them. Those that will mindfully choose what they spend time on and aren't mere spectators of their own decline towards entropy. There's no antidote for decay. Even the machine will eventually turn into dust. But what we make out of this beautiful, uncertain process is up to us. I know it's ironic or even hypocritical that this message comes through the machine, but it's the only way to reach other souls. Maybe it can be considered a way of using the thing against itself, or maybe I'm just being naive. Some may even criticize there is an ad on this, but it allows me to stay out here and make this. I hope this waters the seed others have likely planted before me. This thing we call life is too precious for it to be the fuel that will make the world burn. We can't change the direction of things, but we can prevent ourselves from being exploited, and we can fill our lives with meaning. No one will come to help us. We're all alone in this.